start creating and stop consuming. My name is Adrienne Grace, and I guide people to peak performance using mindset and spiritual laws. And today I want to talk about the fastest way to get yourself unstuck, to make progress, which is creation. My mentor Bob Proctor used to say that we're here to do God's work, and God being the creator, creation is God's work. And I absolutely love that. And it's such a great reminder, especially today when there is no shortage of information. In fact, most of us have information overload. There's obviously millions of videos on YouTube. There's other social media platforms. There's thousands of books coming out every single day around topics, and there's all kinds of information that we can tune into. But the problem is that there's no implementation. There's very little implementation. And I truly believe that this is a source of so much anxiety for people. When we're just consuming and intaking information and not outputting anything, not creating anything, that causes a lot of anxiety within us. That information is not flowing. You can think of information as energy, right? And this energy is coming to you, and it wants you to do something with it. It wants you to birth something with it. And if you don't, then it's just kind of staying stuck in your system, and it's cluttering your mind. It's getting you to overthink. It's getting your connection to yourself, to your own intuition, your connection to God. It's even clouding that. And so a beautiful thing to do is to start creating. Start just making videos. And I encourage you, if you're watching this, to make a video about this very thing and about this very topic right after. You don't have to post it anywhere if you don't want to. Or if you have a dream or a desire to start a YouTube channel or start an Instagram account talking about things, it's a perfect way to start. Oftentimes fear gets in the way. We have these fears that say, oh, what are other people going to think? Or I'm not ready yet. And we want to understand that those are just ways that the mind wants to protect us and keep us exactly where we are. And it can be really detrimental. Our minds are not designed to thrive. The hierarchy of needs for the mind are procreate, protect, and provide. And it's very primitive. And this just goes back thousands and thousands of years in the evolution of the human brain. And so in this world that we're in right now, there's not that much that we need protection from. There's no lions chasing us. There's no real threats that we have, unless of course you're living in a war zone right now. And if you are, my heart really goes out to you, and I'm sorry for that. But most of us are living very safe and comfortable lives. And so our mind is just creating these threats that don't really exist. Now, thousands of years ago, as humans, if you were ousted from the tribe, that meant death. So of course now we want to be liked, we want to fit in, we don't want to stand out, we're social animals. And so trying to do something that's against the grain and the fear of being rejected is very real, but you can understand that that's not a real threat. And true mastery in this day and age is having the courage to follow your own heart, to follow your own inner compass. And there is so much power in that, to not take in the noise from around you and to move forward with whatever it is that you want to do. And it takes courage, right? I even love the word courage. It comes from the word heart, core meaning heart. And it takes a lot of courage to go against the grain. There's a quote that says, the opposite of courage isn't cowardice, it's conformity. And I truly believe that. It's so much easier to go along to get along. But you did not come here to go along to get along. You came here to be the fullest expression of who you are, to live your soul's purpose, to be happy, joyful, fulfilled, excited every single day. And so this is what I want to encourage you to do. A great way to digest and really start implementing information that you learn is to teach it. And so just creating a video about a certain topic is a beautiful way to start really embodying that information. This is why I love making YouTube videos. I'm not even concerned about views or anything like that. I actually do this for my own knowledge, for my own learning. And yes, I hope in turn that it serves other people too. But I love making them for me because it helps me really root in the knowledge that I'm learning and to embody it from there. And so I encourage you to do the same, to make a video, to do something where you're in creation mode. Anytime you feel stagnant or a bit stuck, creating something is the best way and easiest way to start making some movements. Really, it gets energy flowing. And it doesn't mean you have to create some big thing, right? You can create a meal, you can create beautiful music, you can create a space in your home, whatever it is that means something to you. Now, creation for creation's sake and just being creative is a vital need of humans. But unfortunately, when we're conditioned when we're young to follow the lines, right? Color inside the lines, and then we get judged for our art and we get judged for our creative expression. And so what that does is that it stifles our creative expression in a lot of people. I hear so many people, so many of my clients, so many of the people I speak with say, oh, I'm not creative. That is not true. Everybody is creative. It's an inherent gift of being human. You're just too afraid to allow yourself to creatively express, to really find what it is that you enjoy creating. And the thing is, we don't allow ourselves to be bad. You have to be bad, right? You have to not judge yourself. Nobody has to look at whatever it is that you're creating. If you want to paint, if you want to sing, if you want to make a video, you don't have to put it anywhere. And you have to understand that it's a process and it's going to be bad. Just start the process of something, because creation is so powerful. It gets the energy flowing again. It gets you back on track. It gets you moving. It gives you inspiration. And you never know how thing can lead to thing to lead to thing. And at the end of the day, it's a way to expand your potential. We have an infinite well of potential inside of us. We are gifted with all of the potential in the universe. If you think about the way the universe is designed, we're a fractal of God. Just like every cell in our body is a fractal of the whole, which means the part includes the whole. Think about one cell in a mother's womb that splits and splits and splits and goes to 70 trillion cells, which is so amazing when you think about that, right? The orchestration, the intelligence that goes into that, and every cell knows exactly what it has to do and is differentiated. But a liver cell could just as easily become a heart cell. And so why I'm telling you this is that it's the same thing with us. We have the potentiality of the whole. So if there's something that you want to do, just start doing it. There's a reason why you have a curiosity, a passion, an interest, and it's okay to be bad at it at first. Now, everything is a process, right? You're not going to be a professional basketball player overnight, but you probably don't have that seed in you. You might not even have that desire. And if you do have that desire, hopefully you're quite young and have the time to develop that. But this is a way where we can expand our potential to really see what we're capable of. I've been loving kind of getting into some of their projects recently, just tinkering with things on my website or whatever it is, because I'm like, wow, this is so cool. I never knew how to do this. I spent a few minutes learning how to do this. I gained some proficiency in it, and now can I get better and better? And I check in with myself. If I'm not enjoying it, then I don't have to do it. But if I am, then you can continue on that track. I love the book, The Surrender Experiment by Michael Singer, and I'm re-listening to it again. I've listened to it many times and it's been several years. But in it, he just follows his curiosity, follows the flow of life. And in one part, he just becomes really interested in computers, and he was fascinated by them. It was when computers were just coming online in the 70s, I believe it was, and early 80s. And then he started like understanding how to program his computers. And then he started a software company, and he ended up selling a software company for hundreds of millions of dollars. And I share this story just because he didn't know where it was going to lead him. He just followed this curiosity, followed this interest, and then all of a sudden it was monetized into something. And that could be a path that you take too, that something follows, you follow that interest, that follow that curiosity, that passion. And maybe it is that very thing, or maybe it branches off into something else. And in reality, it's not really up to you. It's already, there's already a soul plan. There's something already encoded in you. So just follow that excitement, follow that curiosity. That's all we have to do here, is follow that curiosity and follow that passion, that joy, that excitement, whatever it is, and worlds will be opened up to us. So in this day and age of information overload, how can you quiet that a little bit? Can you reduce your consumption? Can you reduce how much time you're spending inputting more knowledge? Or could you just double your output? Can you decide that, okay, I'm actually going to output more than I input? Now I say this, and I'm sure the YouTube algorithm doesn't want me sharing that, right? Because all these social media platforms are vying for your attention. That's exactly what they're designed to do. This is why they're free. When things are free, you are the product. Your attention is an extremely valuable asset. Our attention is consciousness, it's life force, it's energy, it sustains things, it keeps things alive. And so you want to be really mindful about what you're placing your attention on. What are you giving that precious life force energy to? Are they things that excite you? Are they things that inspire you? Now, just consuming lots of spiritual and personal development is not all that great. It's actually really similar to just consuming Netflix, really, because it's just more information for your mind if you're not actually acting on anything, if you're not actually implementing it, right? So I'm here to get you to take an action. I want you to turn that phone around right after you're done watching this video and make a little video. If you want to send it to me, I would love to see it. I'll put my email address in the description below, and I would be honored if you would send it to me, because this is what we're here for. We're here to create. If you look around on this beautiful planet, I mean, everything was created by us. I mean, the rivers, the mountains, yes, I'm talking about that also, right? Us, as in the one infinite intelligence, the one creator field, the source, God. But then also all man-made things, right? The phone that you're watching this on, the table, the floor, the house, whatever it is, it was all constructed by man. It was created by man. And it was once visualized by somebody in their mind first and then brought to life. So drop the need to have it be perfect. We want to get back into that playful, creative space, just outputting things because it's fun, because it's joyful, because it's part of why we're here. And if you're feeling any anxiousness, if you're feeling stuck in any way, know that one of the quickest ways to help make yourself feel better and get yourself into a better feeling state, because you're going to get energy flowing, is by creation. We live in a physical universe, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, but action is the language of physical reality. So taking any type of action, even if it's an action that you're not sharing with anybody, if it is just making a video or making a piece of art or making a great outfit or a beautiful dinner, whatever it is that you're creating, it's for you first. And that's okay. It doesn't need to be distributed. Maybe at some point you will feel the desire and you overcome the fear of putting it out there if there is fear. So I really want to encourage you to make a video, send it to me. I would love to see it. And just know that you are here to create, and I believe in you. You have so many talents and abilities that are laying dormant within you right now. There's an amazing quote. I'm probably going to butcher this, but let's see. It goes something like, God's gift to you is all the talent and ability in the world, and your gift to God is to develop as much of that talent and ability as you can in this lifetime. It's by a man named Steve Bow. I think I got it. Anyway, so just know that you have so much of that already in you, and the only way you're going to really find out what you're good at is by starting and playing and being bad and allowing yourself to be bad. Don't take it so seriously. This is supposed to be a fun process. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and thank you so much for being here.